Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the main event with Kevin and Mia. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mia.
And this is episode number 15.
We're 15. We look, we have a new setup.
Episode 15.
Look brighter.
Well, that's because we can actually use both the lights the way they're intended to be used.
Looks like my face is all. I'll just ignore.
Just shut up.
I'm not there.
You're not there. That's right. You're not there.
I'm not there.
Silence. Okay, so let's see. I've got some buttons to click and stuff. So
click clackety. We are now sitting in our kitchen. But it's nice and bright. You can actually see the really good details now on Josh's picture. Yes. That was our biggest challenge, was because of the glare and where we were and the lighting and stuff, trying to get so you could see everything. I mean, we're taking sacrifices for y'all, because now you can see every blemish and every freckle we have on our face. So we're taking one for the team.
There we go.
This is too weird. Swap chairs. Oh, this is too weird. I never thought about that. We did swap places, didn't we?
Okay.
Terry, it takes some change. It's hard to get used to, Terry. You'll get used to it. That's too funny.
So, Terry, can you hear us okay? Are we distorted? Hopefully we've got sound. The last time I checked,
we got 6 viewers already.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Last time I checked, we had audio, but I want to make sure that everybody can hear us clearly. So if you could just leave us a comment letting us know whether or not you can hear us.
Hey, Shannon. Shannon is with us. Hello. Oh, that's cool. I almost like it better looking over there. But well, I got too many screens to look at. Kevin's trying to confuse me.
This is too weird.
We sound perfect.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you, Terry.
Yay.
Big shout out to Terry MacGyver. He's not only is he our go-to guy over in Ireland, but he's also the one responsible. Wait for it. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys something cool that I can do now.
Look what he can do now. Look what he can do. Look.
Terry MacGyver is responsible for that there logo.
Don't get too close. You might see things you might not want to.
I can't get any closer than that anyway.
No.
So now I got to re-perfect the camera shot. Nope. Whoops. There we go.
There. Look at that.
I love that.
We didn't have to spend a dime. We just gathered stuff around all our the house, and he takes credit for that stuff. It's kind of funny how, because we've been thinking and racking our brains trying to figure out where we were gonna have this, because where we were, the lighting sucked, the sound was always messed up. It just wasn't a good place for us.
The camera
was the biggest thing, because we were using a stupid little cheap $10, not even $10 friggin' webcam. So he's sitting on the pooper. I'm standing out here in the kitchen staring at the chimney, and I'm like, that chimney would make an awesome backdrop. So I go in there and I knock. I'm a good wife. At least I knock while he's on the shitter.
Sometimes. Other times you come.
No, I knock. You almost divorced me over not knocking on the door. So, anyways, I knocked and I went in. I said, we should have it in the kitchen in front of the chimney. It'd be perfect.
And the funny thing was that at that same exact time that she was thinking of it, I was sitting in there thinking the same thing. How could we do that from our kitchen table and use our kitchen? And poof, voila, here we are. Look at us now. We're getting pretty high tech. I got some photos that I'm going to share on the Kevin B Entertainment page and probably in the group. Some behind the scenes photos of the way this setup looks. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
We got all kinds of. This is going to be a really kick-ass show tonight. Not only because this is like almost a perfect setup. Tonight is the actual drawing for our. You're probably killing the audience.
Oh, Freddie's on.
Hey, welcome, Freddie.
Fred Duke. Hello.
That's my brother from another mother.
Anyways, like he was saying, the drawing for the big $25 gift certificate to
the Boneyard.
The Boneyard.
Oh, wait. I got to do it right. Do it right.
Do it up.
The Boneyard.
The Boneyard. And the 2 T-shirts for Hanging with Web Show.
Yes. So technically, we're going to draw 3 names tonight. One will be the winner of the $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard. The other 2 will be winners for the T-shirt from Hanging with Web Show. And so that's coming up later in the show.
Woo!
Tonight's show might run a little later than normal.
Yeah, because we're doing the drawings and stuff.
Well, we're doing the drawing, and I want to make sure. I want to apologize to our audience because it's been advertised. Mia's weekly TV show review.
And we haven't been doing it because we've been rambling on about other stuff, but we will have my show review this evening.
Yes, it's going to happen because that's the way. We like it.
And thanks, Shannon. I love you too. Thanks for the shirt. Yeah, I do own stuff other than pajamas and T-shirts and stuff. I had to do a check to make sure I wasn't too flashy. I think I might own.
Do I look like a disco
I might
ball?
own enough shirts to do maybe 10 episodes without wearing another one again.
10
shirts to do.
You got way more than 10 shirts. You could do.
Yeah, but I like to wear nicer shirts where everybody's watching. So I mean, this I probably wouldn't even wear this to church, but I have a few flashy shirts, but most of my stuff is t-shirts.
Sparkly.
I'm sparkly.
She's sparkly. So, So now our setup consists of one Parker Vision cameraman robotic camera. I've got 2 of the 3 lights from our lighting setup put in place. I'm running a shot director for the Parker Vision. I can run up to, I think it's up to 9. I could be wrong. It might be like 16, but I think I can run up to 9.
He's talking like I'm supposed to know this.
I'm thinking I can run up to 9 cameras on this.
Looking at me to back up what you're saying.
Just listen.
I'm just gonna.
There you go. Perfect. Is that so hard?
I could do this all night.
Oh, perfect. So I can control, I believe it's 9, but it could be up to 16 cameras with this one controller. We could have a whole slew. I could have so many cameras that make WWE look retarded. Oh, sorry, that probably wasn't politically correct.
Bad. Make WWE look bad.
It would make them look dumb. Anyway, so yeah.
I'll have to check that out, Terry. I haven't seen. Is that on Hulu or Netflix? The Boys.
I heard somebody else talking about that too, and I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Mark B. Lee.
Peter Anthony is watching us. Hello, Peter.
Well, hello, Peter Anthony. He is a first-time watcher.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, bud. He's in the middle of. He was injured because he was doing some work on a new Friday the 13th fan film, and I don't know the exact details, but I'm pretty sure the guy that he was scrapping with is an actual MMA fighter.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you should see. He's like, yeah, my biceps all deflated, and I'm like, damn, dude, that's a wicked flat tire.
Yeah. Wow.
So I hope you recover quickly, Peter. Praying for you to get well soon. Feel free to join. I keep looking at that monitor.
I know.
Feel
and
free
the
to,
camera's here, and we keep looking over there.
Feel free to. I know that you have already liked the Kevin B Entertainment page. Feel free to join the group, Peter. You don't have to do anything. Just if you join the group, you'll be welcomed as a member. Our community is awesome. We're all about promoting one another, lifting each other up. I think it's a very positive community, and I love all the people that are in our community. So feel free to become a part of that community.
We span all over.
Yeah.
From Florida to Ireland.
And
Terry MacGyver, he lives in Ireland.
And where we are using, in case people haven't noticed, we are using Be Live this evening because I finally got it to work with this setup. And
Keith says sound is so much better. Thanks,
Keith.
Yeah, I say hello to Heather, too. Heather, she popped in here. Hello, Heather.
I've been busting my ass all week trying to get this set up for tonight, and I think I might have pulled it off. Anyway, we're using Be Live tonight. I am now a part of the Be Live focus group, and I actually have gotten some people somehow gotten some attention from over in Australia.
Ah, nice. Clear over in Australia, Ireland, Florida, not only just the United States, but
we're going to take over the world.
We're going to take over the world.
One webcam at a time. Welcome to the show, Trisha Chickalola. Thanks for joining us. Peter, if you were to subscribe to our YouTube channel right now, that's Kevin B Entertainment. If you subscribe to that channel right now, I will put your name on this piece of paper and enter your name into our drawing. Look, I learned a lesson from you, only I didn't fold them up in front of everybody like you do, because I don't have that kind of patience. I don't know how you do it. But these are the names right here. So shoot me a message to let me know that you've joined or that you've subscribed. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will enter your name into the drawing for the $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard. And one of our sponsors, Stan Terrell, he's the owner of the Boneyard. He makes belts, he makes bracelets, he sells jewelry, he sells wallets, all kinds of stuff. And his girlfriend also sells like bird feeders and whatnot. So I don't know if she's actually part of the Boneyard or not. I gotta talk to Jen about that.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to her about that.
Because I'd love to promote her stuff too, because she's pretty crafty. So the $25 gift certificate is towards any of the products that Stan sells. If you join, and then that also, Peter, will put you in the running to have your name pulled for a free T-shirt from Hanging with Web Show.
Doesn't cost anything to subscribe, Heather. It's just it's on YouTube. It's just look up Kevin B Entertainment on YouTube and just hit the subscribe button. Click on Kevin B Entertainment. It'll take you to the YouTube page, and you just click subscribe. And when you watch one of our shows, make sure you also like it. You don't have to comment or anything. Just liking videos on YouTube also boosts people's videos and watches and stuff too.
Yes.
Popularity.
And we're trying to get
100 subscribers. We get 100 subscribers. We get our own custom URL, which will be it'll be www.youtube.com / Kevin B Entertainment.
Woo.
So it'll go right to us instead of, usually you see a bunch of stupid little numbers and letters and stuff. So, but it's absolutely free to subscribe to somebody on YouTube.
Thanks for joining us, Sherry Levesque, clear out in California, eh?
Woohoo.
Glad you could join us.
Hi, Sherry.
So we're actually covering I think we're covering the entire
almost
east. Well, we've got the East Coast, which is people from Maine and Florida.
Yeah.
We've got people on the West Coast out in California.
Yeah.
Plus, we got other countries.
Yep.
So, yeah. So yeah. Speaking of the Boneyard.
Cool. Heather's she's going to subscribe. Make sure you let us know when it just put done. Done. I did it. And
Yep.
you will go into the drawing tonight.
Yep.
If you are subscribed by the end of the show, you will go because we won't. No.
No.
When are we doing it?
Well, we'll do it before the end of the show, but I'm thinking, let's see, it's 20 after 8 now. If you subscribe to us by no later than 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will enter your name into our drawing.
What? No. We can draw funny faces on my shoulders.
Well, yeah, it's kind of an egg shape. So, okay. Yeah. So, I did have what I call a supercomputer set up, and it did a super crash last night.
There was a few of you guys on last night trying to watch us, and
it's funny.
Well, watch him. I was on the computer,
I can pull off getting more viewers doing a test.
I know. We had everybody and their mother watching us last night, just trying to do a test, and the computer POS went on DOA.
Yeah, the POS
was DOA.
I think that might be. I think Dan and I were talking. That could be a driver issue. So
Probably.
I've got to look more into
Did you
that.
write Heather's name down?
I'm
Heather
working on it right now.
Yay! Thank you very much, Heather.
Yes, thank you, Heather. Last time I checked, we were at 60 subscribers. So if Heather just subscribed, that would make 61.
Nice. We're getting there.
Yeah. So thank you guys for your support. Again, like we said, it doesn't cost anything at all to subscribe. I probably should have explained that. I didn't think I needed to, but I was talking to a coworker.
Well, not everybody is as smart as you are, Kevin Blood.
I didn't know. Shut up. I didn't know that they didn't know that it didn't cost anything. I was talking to somebody at work, and she's like, well, I can't subscribe, Kevin. I don't have any money. I was like, it don't cost anything to subscribe to us. You just go on YouTube and click subscribe. That's all you do. It doesn't cost you anything. And they're like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, really?
Yeah.
And she's
really.
like, oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll do that. But I don't think she has yet. That's okay.
All right. You're busy. People I know. I understand it.
So, yeah, the big computer crashed. So I had to pull an emergency, yank my gateway that I usually use as I'll call it my daily driver, which I've bitched more about that gateway than anything, but I'll tell you, that's what's actually getting us through right now. So that is the one that we've been using during the show. Go
back to episode, I don't know, 3 or 4, where if I heard him say he was going to blow up his gateway one more time, because he said he was going to buy another gateway, and he was always bitching about his gateway.
Yeah, I'll never buy another one. But anyway.
And he's using a gateway to do the show in the kitchen.
So,
okay.
Whatever, dude. Man, I've been tired all day today.
Wake the up. We have a show to do.
Coffee.
Wake up.
Hey, simmer down now. All right, so
what?
I've done quite a bit of waka waka waka. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors, shall we?
Considering we can see his picture better.
Yes. Big shout out to Josh Bauer at J Bauer Art. He is responsible for the print behind us. And
next weekend, we will be adding another one to it.
Next week, yes. That ought to be interesting. Pretty soon we're going to run out of...
zoom out.
Well, we can only go so far.
We might have to do like 2 or 3 and then swap them out.
Yeah, we might.
Them or
now that we've got this set here, we might end up doing that.
So.
But who knows? We may expand somewhere else.
We could go
global. You never know.
Oh, my word. Can I just get through today? Please, just let me get through today.
You need to have...
I just want to get through today.
Have goals.
Goals give me anxiety.
No, anxiety gives you anxiety.
Anxiety. Well, there's good goals. I mean, I have goals too. I mean, I don't. Once I am through this pile of shit that God wants me to stew in right now, look the frig out. I am telling you, this. I always hope for the best and I prepare for the worst. I'm hoping that after I get my surgery and everything, that I will be much better off than I am right now, and that I will be able to do more. Okay, but I am also preparing for the worst, which the doctors told me, that I could end up in a wheelchair. There's always that possibility. But like I mentioned on other shows, I talked to a case. It's like a coach through our insurance, and she was in a wheelchair before she had her operation, and that's where the direction I feel like I'm going now is in a wheelchair, because I have days that I can barely walk, and if anybody who's seen me recently, I walk with a cane now. We shop in a Walmart. I have to use an electric cart. So,
and what a bitch that is trying to keep up with her. Let me tell you what.
Now he can't keep up with me. Before, I used to have to catch up.
There was one day we were in there. I actually had to get one of those carts myself because I hurt so bad from trying to keep up with her. I was like, you know what? Screw it.
Anyways, I'm hoping that, because after this, I'm no longer gonna take things for granted anymore, because I think that, life puts you through things to show you and teach you things. And I've never been one to take things. I didn't think I took things for granted. I didn't think I did. Maybe I did. It's all a matter of, I mean, your house could smell like shit, but you don't know it because you've lived in the shit for so long that you're immune to it. Maybe I was immune to my own shit. I just wasn't, but I thought I would appreciate it. But, I think I was just, this whole situation has made me more humble, and I don't take things for granted as much as I used to. So, but it's definitely humbled me. But you go through everything for a reason, and
amen.
So it gets me through every day. Amen.
Hallelujah. Pass the jug.
Word.
Ooh, we have 9 viewers.
We have 9 viewers.
So,
holy jumpins.
Yeah, I want to give out another shout out to Hanging with Web Show. Garrett was in here during one of our shows and offered up some two
t-shirts,
2 Hanging with Web Show t-shirts.
Yeah, it's scrolling on the bottom of their Facebook page. Please check them out. They interview, hey Tammy, hello, welcome. Hanging with Web Show. They interview people that are in the music industry, artists, cosplayers, writers.
Don't forget Cosplay Michael too.
Cosplay Michael, yes. He's got to look for his Facebook page too. Yeah. Cosplay Michael. He is he's 9. Did he just turn 9? I think.
Oh, you would ask me that.
He's 8.
I think
he is. He does cosplaying, and he is the cutest little kid. He probably
little feller.
Well,
call him a little feller. Don't call him a little kid. He's
not a goat. Call him a little kid. He's not.
Make him sound like a
He's not a goat. You just made me sound like.
Way to go. Way to be mean. You gonna call him Goat Boy now? Anyway, moving on.
See what you did there?
I did.
See what you did there?
I knew before the
night was
out.
A pretty good goat.
You did. You did really good. You did really good. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
So yeah, big shout out to Hanging with the Web Show. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. You've been huge supporters of us, and I can't express enough how much I appreciate that.
Absolutely, so, sharing is caring.
Yes,
I say that all the time. I mean, that's not really sharing is caring. I do that with animals that are up for adoption too and stuff. Sharing is caring. I mean, it doesn't take much. People sit on Facebook all day and scroll. Share, share, share. Why can't they share, share, share?
And don't forget to subscribe to us too.
Exactly. And we have a Facebook page too.
Yeah.
Kevin B Entertainment. We have a group and we have a page.
Yes. So if you are not part of our group, what?
I just can't stop with my fingers tonight.
Oh, I thought
My
you were...
fucking because I'm. It's a swan. That was my nose.
Yeah. Simmer down. Wow.
I just can't stop with my fingers.
Wow. People are going to rewind this and go like, what is wrong with
Too much fucking coffee.
You know what? Personally, I'm not very talented, but I can do this. Woo! Anyway.
Thank you for everybody who is sharing us. Sharing is caring.
Yes. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. And if you like the page.
Oh,
and
Sherry joined too. Thank you, Sherry. She joined. Gonna put her name in the drawing too. Have exactly 14 more minutes.
Okay, so Sherry Levesque.
So if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you do so in the next 14 more minutes. Yes. Oh, Tammy, I've tried every freaking pill they got out there. And unfortunately, the ones that work, they won't give me.
Yeah, how's that?
All the good ones they won't give me, you know.
It keeps coming back for more.
You mean the paper? What I just said, you made me sound like a drug addict after I said because Tammy said they make a pill for that, and I said yeah. I said they won't give me the ones that actually work, and then you said it keeps. I said keeps coming back for more, and you just made me sound like a drug addict.
So, Peter Anthony, if you're out there, I got your name on a piece of paper right here, bud. I've already got your name written down. I'm waiting for you to confirm that you have subscribed to Kevin B Entertainment so that I can put your name in that bowl. I'm itching to put your name in that bowl just because I think you're such a badass guy. So, type a little message there in the chat. And
Did you put Tammy's name? She said she joined last week.
Yes.
Yes, your name is in there. Yay.
I'm right on top of it. You know what? I probably could move Deadpool a little bit this way. Or not. Never mind. Hey, settle down there. Simmer down. All right. Okay, I'll be all right if nothing new sets in. Okay, so.
Clap them. You guys are awesome. Heather, you missed that. This is what started this whole show was me hitting him with a Coke bottle.
Oh yeah.
There was one night he was messing around all that week with the live on Facebook, and it was a Friday night, and he's been trying all week to suck me into his stuff he was doing, and I'm not going to
be here forever. I'm not going to live well, all right, maybe I will. But just in the case that I don't, somebody's got to be able to take over.
Those weren't marbles, Tammy. Those were my balls in his mouth.
Oh.
Wow. No.
That was nasty.
No, anyways, I hit him over the head. I hit him in the head with a Coke bottle. Like, I wasn't even in frame. All you saw was
the bottle.
The bottle go thunk. And it was the perfect thunk. So.
It actually sounded like thunk.
Yeah. It was the donk heard around the world. That's what started our whole show.
Welcome, Dawn Moxley. That's my cousin.
Dawn, hello, Dawn.
Thanks for joining the show.
She was here last night.
Yep. She kind of peeked in, but stuff fell apart on me. The computer died. I went off the air, and then it took me a bit to get.
Why not? What the frick?
Why not?
Is her name in there?
Her name's not in there. She didn't. I'll put your name on this paper right here. I will write your name. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dawn, write your name down. I'll fold it up, and I'll put it right into this handy little bowl right here. See?
And you get that is for a $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard.
Or
by Stan Terrell. a good friend of ours who runs the Boneyard, and he sells wallets. He sells belts and necklaces, Zippos, all kinds of
I
stuff.
forgot about the Zippos.
And bottle openers. He has those.
I forgot that.
Awesome. Those bottle openers are cool.
Oh, and something else. Shout out to Jen and Stan again. They got me this. I know I pointed it out last week.
On the YouTube channel. You go on the Kevin B Entertainment YouTube and hit the subscribe button. Oh, Stan. Speaking of Stan.
Hey, there he is.
There's the man. We were just talking about you.
Okay, so Stan and Jen went to Ohio, and while they were out doing their thing, they saw this and thought of me, so they bought it for me.
Hi, Donna. She's a first time, too, Donna Ellithorpe.
How badass is this? Look at that. Good job. I feel like I'm on, what is it?
QVC.
Yeah, QVC.
QVC Shopping Network.
So, yeah, there was that.
For $19.99 plus shipping and it. No.
That's all I'm worth is $20.
Good
Damn.
Lord. All right.
Okay.
You talk about my show. So you want to do my show of the evening?
We could do
my show. Hello, Kyle. Welcome, Kyle.
Yes. Welcome, Stan. Welcome, Kyle. Welcome, Donna. Thank you guys for joining us.
She's trying to get on YouTube.
Thank you for joining us. So you go to www.youtube.com, Don. And then you type in Kevin B Entertainment in the, that's right, search. And it should come up with the KBE logo. You click on that.
Actually, no, it's the red one with the black.
Yeah, it's the red one with the black writing.
Flip it.
So then you click on that.
The Facebook one.
It will bring up our page. Then, over on the right-hand side, you'll see where it says subscribe. So, click on that. And then, you let me know, and I'll put your name right here. Fold it up and put it into our, that's right, handy-dandy ball of, ooh, you could be a winner.
He'll give you 10s for Kevin. No, Kevin's not. He's worth way more than anybody
Give me
could
$10.
pay for him.
Oh, come on, Hal. I'm worth at least 15.
Stan, you really haven't missed much. Me and Kevin's just irritated me and irritated everybody else with his camera talk and blah, blah, blah stuff. So we really haven't said anything important. So you really didn't miss much.
No respect.
No respect.
No appreciation.
You gotta give it to get it.
Well,
you want respect, you gotta give respect.
Somebody that I always held in high regard once said,
Dad. Oh,
hey, welcome,
remembered.
Welcome to the show.
Remembered.
Thank you for remembering.
Thank you for remembering, Dad.
Glad you could join us.
We love you.
What do you think of our new setup?
Dude, she is subscribed, dude.
Ooh,
82.50 plus tax. They're going up bid for him. 82.50. Can we go at 83? Can we go at 83? 84. Come on.
Sold. The hell I am.
Sold. 24.35.
You wish. Okay, so I'd like to ask the audience real quick before you get into your TV show review. What do you guys think of the new look, the new setup?
I know you could see us better. I do like the camera on the Facebook better than the camera on the TV. The TV's just showing way too many. I look like I got a bad case of rosacea, and I look like red. I mean, I'm red anyways. I'm Irish. I can't help it.
I was gonna say here. Okay, so Tammy says nice.
No, we haven't done the drawing yet, Stan. We were waiting until 8:45 to do the drawing. We're letting people get. Yep. There's just a few more people that haven't subscribed that we want to give them a chance to subscribe before we do our drawing. But we're getting there.
Yeah. Remember, Peter Anthony, I got your name right here, bud. All you got to do is subscribe and then confirm in the comments that you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll put your name in there.
99 cents, got penny.
Doesn't cost anything to subscribe to our
Nothing.
YouTube channel.
Free.
So, what was I gonna say? I got sidetracked.
I'm lucky to remember what I got to say. You want me to remember what you got to say? You have to start writing stuff down. Like
what,
I do.
After I say it?
I know. When you think of when you're going to say it, you write it down. Wow. I can just imagine what we're going to be like.
First time viewer.
Mama. My mommy is on. Welcome, Sheila. My mommy.
A first time
Hello, mommy.
viewer.
She usually, no, she's not the
own.
first time. Yeah, on her own, she's the first time viewer. Usually she's watching with Dad.
Yeah, this is going to end up being a problem.
All right.
Okay, so let's.
We'll wait until we do the drawing, and then we'll talk about my show and stuff. Because we only got like another 4 more minutes, and then because I get into my show, and well, all right,
whatever.
We'll talk about my show.
Yeah, we'll do the drawing at.
We'll do the show after I'm done.
Right
it's
after.
not going to take me long to talk about my show.
Yeah. So. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Ding it. Okay. My freaking God. Sorry.
Well, luckily you're not moving the camera. Then I'd have a.
The show I've been watching. This show actually just started on Hulu. You guys, everybody that knows me knows that. I love cooking. I love watching cooking shows and stuff like that. Well, this show here's got Gordon Ramsay in it. It's called Uncharted. He's from England, isn't he? Yeah, he's from
the
UK area. Well, he rides his bike around to different places on his motorbike. He rides to different places, checking out, how they go about getting their food or, cooking their food. And please take that off of me.
You're part of the show.
I know, but it's like right up on me.
It's your segment.
Get off my shit, dude. Scotland. Thank you, Terry. He's from Scotland. But this episode, he traveled to Peru and to visit some Incas and how that they, what they eat and stuff. And they were making a stew, and they were using, your normal mortar and pestle, but this was like, it was pretty much just a flat rock with another rock that they rolled back and forth, and they took these little small, they were dried potatoes. I'm assuming they must have dried them in the sun, but they used that for flour. So it was potato flour is what they were making. They used goat for the meat, and they also had potatoes that they used for cooking in the. Another weird thing that I've noticed that, like, I've been watching a lot of like shows of cooking and stuff out that area and other places. A big thing that they're using over here, guinea pigs are pets to us over here. We have cages. We treat them. Over in other areas, they use them as food. They raise them and eat them as food. Peru, I've seen it in Africa. I've seen it and a lot of other places that they use guinea pigs. I mean, Kevin's face said it all right there. But yeah, and Heather, you say ew, nasty. But we're going to get to a point, and I know it. I mean, you can't deny it. We're going to get to a point where we're going to be scavenging for food. And I'll tell you, I would rather eat a guinea pig than starve to death. I would rather eat a squirrel than starve to death. I mean, anything tastes good if it's cooked right. But but over there, because I mean, eventually, especially lately, it's been pissing me off so bad. The recalls of food. People they say 65,000 pounds of beef. You know what I see? I see probably 3,200 cows that are more, probably 20,000 cows that just lost their lives for nothing. For nothing. Just because some jack off friggin' handled the meat improperly and got it tainted. Eventually, we are going to run out of what we have. We are going to run out of the beef. We are going, well, beef is not going to be beef. Cows are going to be used for probably milk, and that's it. But we're going to run out of stuff. I mean, we're already starting to. People are already looking into alternative as far as like there's a lot more goat. There's a lot more. I mean, we up around here we eat deer and we eat moose.
Bear.
Yeah, and exactly. Terry talks about insects as food sources. There was one part of this show that they went on this very edge of a cliff. I mean, it was probably, I'd say, about 100 feet to 200 feet up in the air. They went to this cliff to collect this like little tree that had these worms in it. And these worms were such a good source of protein and stuff that they would cook it. They collected them and they would cook them. They'd saute them right there and eat them because they were such a good source of protein. And we're gonna end up being there someday.
Now, is that what Gordon took a bite into and was like saying, no, yuck? Or what was it that he took a bite of and he said it smelled good, or I think he said it smelled good, but
I don't know. Maybe it was a guinea pig. I don't know.
No. Okay.
No. I think he said the guinea pig tastes really good. He actually tried the guinea pig. I even have a hard time with guinea pigs because I used to own guinea pigs and they're cute.
Welcome to the show, Allison.
They're annoying pets, and I would not recommend them for anybody. Oh my Lord! They were so spoiled that every time I opened a crisper drawer of the fridge or opened the fridge or rattled a bag, you'd hear them just squealing, wee, 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 wee. Shut up. I know you could eat them. I would have ate them a long time ago. No, I'm just kidding. Not the PETA, don't come after me. I love animals. I am not going to eat animals that are pets yet.
See,
I couldn't eat cat. I couldn't eat cat or dog.
I couldn't eat any domestic animal or any animal that I would find to be domesticated. Dog, cat, gerbil.
I've heard Terry mentions rabbit. I've heard rabbit is very, very good. I don't think I've ever had rabbit.
Allison says porcupine's pretty good.
Huh. Yeah, that might be pretty good. I mean, I've heard of people eating as far as skunks, but the skunks, that's the stink sack you got to be careful of.
Sherry Levesque says Maine eats sea bugs.
Right. No, cows are adorable. And I couldn't, that is the only reason right there. We have perfect property for cows, horses, all kinds of animals, but I could not kill a cow. I couldn't do it. I mean, our sister-in-law, Vicky, saved a cow down in Tennessee, raised it, took care of it for 3 or 4 years, I think, and then had it slaughtered. I couldn't imagine.
They didn't have it. They sent it off.
Yeah, I mean,
to do whatever it was going to do.
Yeah. I mean, they raised it and, gave it a name and stuff. I couldn't. Like I said, if I was starving, and it's going to get to a point where I couldn't kill it, Shannon. I'd have to have somebody else kill it. Chickens, I could kill chickens. Now, I was watching another show. This is before we started this show, talking about paleo way. The paleo way is eating nothing but fresh meat, the only dairy that you eat it has to be local dairy, goat, local cow. Nothing's pasteurized or anything else. It's fresh. Even the spices, you get whole spices and grind them up yourself. The star anise and stuff like that. You don't buy any ground spices or nothing. But on this paleo, they showed a pretty nifty way to kill chickens, which I could kill a chicken the way that they did it. They had a board set up, and there was holes where they took traffic cones and they they cut off, traffic cones usually only probably about the size of I don't know, it's just got a little hole on it. I cut the hole open a little bit bigger, and they had like, I think 6 of them, and it was upside down. They put the chickens through the cone and make sure the head's down through the hole in the bottom of the cone, and they cut the chicken's neck that way and let them bleed out. I could probably do that, because the worst thing I could not see that poor chicken running around with its head cut off, bleeding to death. I couldn't do it. I mean, that's the whole killing thing is I'd have a hard time, because that's like rabbits. They say if you don't shoot them right, they cry. My dad's told me that. They cry like little babies, and I couldn't. I mean, that's where the movie Silence of the Lambs, I mean, she had, what was it, nightmares of the lambs crying. They sounded just like babies, and it's true. I couldn't do that. I just couldn't.
I'm impressed with that reference, actually.
What do you think, I'm dumb?
I never said that. Now I think you're dumb for thinking that I thought you were dumb. Fucking dummy.
So another thing that I learned from this show. I'm trying to ignore you because you're just making me mad.
You can't ignore me, dummy.
Yeah, I couldn't eat anything that's pets. I couldn't. If I could see its face, no. That's why I couldn't understand down in Tennessee how they could kill all them goats. I mean, or cows, because his mother used to feed them all the time.
Oh, I can't do it. I'll end up crying.
Right.
Here, go. Oh, moo cow.
She used to live right in front of a cow her backyard was a cow pasture. But another thing this Incas in the Peru, back to the Gordon Ramsay thing, potatoes were the very first cultivated plants food source that the Indians actually discovered. The potatoes, they were the very first food source that was discovered. The Incas were the actual ones that found it first. And up in where they're at is very, very high elevation. And the potatoes, linking back to last week's episode, we were talking about the Potato Blossom Festival. If you haven't seen last episode, you need to watch it. It was about the Potato Blossom Festival and all kinds of other stuff. They're purple potatoes. Like, you cut them open and they're purple. There were some of them some of them looked like a beet on the inside, but they can only grow like this. This one guy has been cross-pollinating these high elevated potatoes, these potatoes that grow in the high elevations, and been cross-pollinating them and coming up with some pretty neat potatoes. I can just imagine I know there's one that they grow around here, I think is purple. There's a purple potato. I'm hungry now. I kill for anything. But yeah, I've heard up around here there's purple potato, but
where have I seen the purple potato before? And it wasn't bruised.
No, they have a certain breed of potatoes that grow around here that are purple. I've grown potatoes myself, not trying, but back when I was with my ex-husband, we had a compost bin started, and we threw these old rotted sprouted potatoes in the compost bin, and we actually had little tiny new potatoes growing. They were actually pretty good. So, till a bear ate them all.
Stupid bear.
But next, the new episode just came out. The episodes come out on Wednesdays. I haven't had a chance to watch today's episode yet. That's why I'm talking about last week's episode. But his next episode, he visits New Zealand. So I can't wait to check that out and see. I love researching cooking techniques. Like I told Haley, I was talking to Haley earlier. I can't remember what we were talking about. But I said, you think you're grateful for Mama's cooking and the ability to grow now. Just think of, when we lose everything that, the convenience, it's not going to be it's not going to be convenience anymore. We're not going to be able to go to the grocery store.
Necessity.
And yeah, I mean, pretty soon we're not going to be able to just go down to a grocery store and buy stuff.
Stores,
I mean, the price of stuff, we can barely afford it now as it is. But you know, I always knew I had a green thumb, but you know, since we moved out to this property, it's got me to dig more deeper into my, you know, my green thumb, and I'm finding out that I have a very good green thumb. So
it's a very green thumb.
It's a very green thumb. So I'm still working. This year I couldn't do a garden because I couldn't handle the Mexican food, Sherry. Holy jumpins. My intestines would be saying, screw you. I'd be eating at home a lot. A lot.
Well, we haven't been shitting her guts out.
I eat anywhere out anymore. We eat at home so much because we haven't been able to afford to go out to eat. But we eat home so much that now when I eat anywhere else, it's almost like my stomach says, screw you. We're not going to eat it. We don't like it. So, but yeah, that was my show of the week. Gordon Ramsay's Uncharted.
Nice.
I love Gordon Ramsay. People say Gordon Ramsay is an asshole. Okay. He's not. He is not. Have you watched Hell's Kitchen or that 24 Hours of Hell and Back and stuff? I mean, these people's restaurants and stuff are disgusting. They have rats and rotten
those people
food.
Deserve to get yelled at.
They deserve it. They really do deserve it. I mean, he is not an asshole. I would not want to eat at some of these places.
Hey, Sierra.
Hello, Sierra.
Tell your dad and your uncle we say hi.
Tell everyone we said hello.
Oh, and Kelly too. Sorry.
But no, I wouldn't want to eat at half these restaurants. If you knew what went behind some of these restaurants, you probably wouldn't eat there again.
Yeah, probably not.
No, it tastes good for a reason. That's like in Fort Fairfield, where I grew up, the best place to get subs was C&W. They made the best subs. They made the roast beef and provolone and their tuna and provolone melt. They were delicious. They used to make the best sandwiches, and then come to find out they had a redemption center next off to the convenience store. Well, the guy would make the subs, go deal with the bottles, go make the subs, go deal with the bottles. He wasn't washing his hands.
Oh.
So that's probably why the subs tasted so good.
I don't know.
Never got sick off of it though. So I mean,
it was the first time for everything, you know.
Maybe that's why I have such a good stomach. No, my stomach's not good now. All right. You better do your quote. We're almost timed up, buddy. We say we're done when we say we're done.
Yeah, what she said. All right. So
we got to do the drawing.
Okay, so hold on. Oh. Okay, so we are going to, that's right, do that. Whoops. Hold on. There. We'll get back to that in a minute. All right, so it is now time for the drawing. The first name that is going to be pulled out is going to be for the $25 gift certificate to our sponsor, one of our sponsors, Stan Terrell's The Boneyard. Now, one thing I didn't make mention of, yeah, I'm getting on that, Stan. Stop it! I'll smack your hand.
Do you see what I have to put up with?
Yeah, you have to put up so much.
It's awful.
Next month, the giveaway from The Boneyard is a free t-shirt that says The Boneyard. And we're getting ours soon, I'm sure. I'm sure that we will get ours before it gets raffled. Another one gets raffled off.
Tammy said I will give a piece of jewelry. I'll message you about that.
For next week, yeah.
We'll
Or for next month, I mean.
chitter chatter about that there, Tammy. That would be awesome. We'll chitter chatter and we'll get her at her.
That's what pitter patter get at.
Pitter patter get at her from Letterkenny. From last week's show, we talked. No, was it last week's show we talked about Letterkenny? No,
you didn't.
That was like 3. I haven't talked about a show in like
3 weeks.
Wow.
That's why I told you need to get your shit together, woman. Okay, so this drawing here is for the $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard. As you can see, I'm shaking it up. Shake it up, baby, now. Okay.
Shake it up, baby. Pick that name. We're gonna pick a name for the $25 gift certificate. Do. We're gonna pick a name. Who's it gonna be? Oh, am I picking?
Pick the name.
Picking the name. Am I picking it? Which one do I want? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Billy Floyd.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious. Billy Floyd, you won the $25 gift certificate to the Boneyard.
Okay, Billy Floyd, I will get in touch with you personally after the show so that I can get your information as to where to send that $25 gift certificate. And congratulations to Billy Floyd. Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do so I don't get confused is I'm gonna write. I'm picking the next name.
Oh, you're gonna pick the next name?
Yeah.
Why do you think I don't do it right?
$25.
Are you?
Boneyard.
Here, I'll put it on my head.
No, I just believe in things should be fair and equal. Okay. So, are we ready?
It's all right if you're in California or not, Sherry.
Doesn't matter
Doesn't
where you
matter.
live.
He will ship.
Yes.
He will ship
Stuff
it, and the
will-
ambulance included.
See, the whole point of doing that is so that you can't see the names. Okay. So this next drawing,
It's for a T-shirt.
it's 2. I'll be picking 2 different names, but I'm going to pick them separately. And that is for.
Hanging with Web Show T-shirt.
Oh, look at that. How convenient was that?
That was awesome.
Okay, so the first winner of the Hanging with Web Show t-shirt is Tracy Petticomet Stone. So, Tracy, I'll get in touch with you. You can send
Get
me
your address.
Send me your information, and we'll have GW and the crew get that out to you. Let's see.
I wish I could bring it to you in California. I've never, me and Kevin's talked about that. We have never been on the West Coast. We've been up and down the East Coast. I mean, I've been down to Florida. I've been to Florida. He hasn't, but we've been up and
I've
down.
been is Tennessee.
Yeah, the furthest he's been is Tennessee. We need to make a trip to the West Coast.
Okay, I'm going to pick this other name so you can put the bowl down and stop looking like Chiquita Banana Lady. All right. You can put the bowl down now. Okay, so the second winner of
the t-shirt from Hanging with Web Show
is open up, you dirty hooker. Nathan Smock, also known as Nate Doom on
Nathan Smock
on YouTube.
Congrats.
So, Nathan, I'll be getting in touch with you. I know that you gave us a countdown saying 51 minutes to go. So I think he might be one of our.
He might be watching us.
He might be one of our biggest fans. I didn't see his name in the feed, but I'm all over the place. So, Nathan, I'll send you a message and get in touch with you.
And if you didn't win this time, don't worry. It looks like we're going to be having regular drawings each month of something. So we'll figure it out. You guys, you'll get a chance to win. We keep the names there. Everybody that's subscribed are all going to stay right in this bowl. The ones that have won, are we putting the ones that won?
Nope, I'm not putting.
No,
because that wouldn't. To me, that's not fair.
No, each month you get a new chance to win. So don't be sad.
Congratulations to our winners. Like I said, we'll get in touch with you and get your information to get that sent right out to you. Yay!
Yay!
So, and again, I want to thank GW Pomacher and Hanging with Web Show, the whole crew.
It's awesome, yeah.
Thank you guys for being willing to participate in our drawing and giving out T-shirts. I think that's absolutely awesome. And I will tell you, GW, if you happen to send me one of them Hanging with Web Show shirts, I'll gladly wear it during the show. Just saying. Hashtag HWWS, where you at?
Right?
Oh, I hope Billy and Jay didn't copyright that, and like I don't want to like step on their toes. It's all right because Billy Floyd won a $25 gift certificate.
Right.
I'm sure that'll make him happy.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, and we'll also we can put the winners' names up in the group and on the page.
Yes, sir.
She does the majority of
the clicker clacking on the web.
Yeah.
Anything that's being shared and stuff
is usually her.
It's me doing it. I'm under Kevin B Entertainment, but it's me.
Yep. And you do an awesome job of maintaining that presence on the web while I'm at work.
I try.
But all the video stuff I do. So
he works all week, and I do nothing but sit at. I don't do nothing, but I do.
I was gonna say that's not really a fair statement. I do work all week, and you do stuff.
I work all week, but it's different kind of work.
So yeah. All right. So yeah, we got winners, chicken dinners.
Winners, chicken dinners. Hello, Bonnie. I think she's a new one too. I don't think she's been on here before.
Bonnie McCausland Bowring.
No. Hello.
Well, hi, Bonnie. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks, Dawn. Love you. Appreciate you turning on and checking us out, and we're come back again. I know my mouth didn't want to work.
Good night, Trinity. We love you.
Trinity. We love you.
Good night, Dawn. Love you, and thanks for checking out the show.
Yes,
we appreciate it. And again, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do so. We're still striving to hit that 100 mark, and we want to go beyond that. So as long as we've got people that are willing to put stuff up for the drawing, we'll keep taking names.
We'll keep taking names.
As long as you let us know that you've subscribed, and we can confirm that through YouTube, your name will go in the drawing and cuckoo.
Yeah, the whole drawings thing that came on as a surprise, and we've just had people donate stuff from then on.
Unbelievable!
I'm telling you, awesome. It's awesome, and all you guys. I mean, it's just awesome.
Our community kicks ass, and yes, a lot of members from our community are also part of the Kitchen Killers community.
Not all, but some, yeah.
Well, I didn't say all. I said a lot. Yeah, drink your coffee. Hey, welcome Lynn Floyd. Welcome Jonathan Pease. Jonathan Pease is a first-time viewer as far as the live broadcast is concerned. Glad you could join us, buddy. Actually, funny story about John Pease.
Story time.
Story time with Kevin B.
It's usually me that does the stories. That's him tonight.
I met John, and this is, you hear people tell stories. Oh, well, I was on the side of the road, or I was on the side of the street when they found me, or they found me on the streets. Jonathan, he had two guitar players that were out. Well, I think it was a bass player and a guitar player. Anyway, they were walking down the street, and me and some of my buddies had been skateboarding. We were literally sitting on the side of the street when they came up to us and said, "Hey, do you guys know anybody that plays drums?" And everybody points at me. This guy. They're like, "Hey, do you want to be in a band?" And I'm like, sure. Well, go get your stuff. So I had like 3 or 4 friends walking down the street with all my gear, and we walked into Jonathan's apartment, which was a rinky-dink, tiny little joint. And got me all set up, and I'd never played with anybody before. I'd just been listening to the radio, and that was the very first band I was ever in.
Monument?
That was Monument. And somewhere, I think
you put that video you made on a disc. There's a video.
I did. It's actually, I think,
John, he has a video. Video of you guys.
I have the music video that we did, John, of Roadhouse Blues. Not the best sounding stuff, but
you put it on a DVD, didn't you?
I think so. That was the very first music video that I ever really made.
Oh, and another little plug. Not only do we have this wonderful show with Kevin B Entertainment, but did you know that Kevin B Entertainment also transfers? They can transfer VHS to DVD. He also does video for weddings or commercials or anything like that you want. Any your video production needs. This guy can do that. He does that. He's awesome at that.
Thanks.
So, but that's how his whole business first started out. He's gotten more attention. Frick! I couldn't think of that word. Attention.
And if you are interested in seeing any of the video work that I have done, I don't have right now. The only thing on the Kevin B Entertainment YouTube channel is just the main event with Kevin and Mia.
No, we're losing people.
No. What'd you say?
I don't know. We went from 12 to 6. What's on at 9 o'clock that everybody's watching tonight?
Today's Wednesday. It's not Big Brother, is it?
It might be Big Brother.
Oh, great.
We just lost everybody to Big Brother.
I don't care. The people that are here matter. And they're still our viewers because, well, here they are.
Yes.
And we love you for it.
Yes.
But anyway, if you're interested in seeing what I have done for video work, go to youtube.com and look up.
Got the E.
Whoops. And look up Blood Productions Plus. And that's plus spelled out. I don't think, I don't have 100 subscribers there either. So yeah, search for Blood Productions Plus. Now, if you are easily offended, whatever you do, you can tell by the title of the one video.
But die.
Yes. Do not, if you are easily offended, do not click on that video. There's nothing sexually explicit or anything like that. That is a music video that I made with our daughter Haley. I don't own any of the rights to the song or the music, none of that. It was a song by a group called Dope. And I just liked the song. It kicked ass, and I felt the need to make a music video.
You did a very good job.
Thank you. I did it not to show any kind of musical abilities that I have because I can only play the drums, but more to show my video editing skills. So yeah, that's got a majority of my old videos and stuff like that. So
holy cow!
Am I keeping out?
I must be. Holy.
So yeah. All right. Let's see. I have my weekly quote.
Oh, yeah. We haven't even done that or thought that or nothing.
Funny story about this particular quote. You know, some of the neatest stuff happens while I'm taking a dump. Hey, welcome to the show.
I just processed that. The neatest things happen when I'm taking dump. Is that what you said?
I said I come across some of the neatest things when I'm taking.
That's an oxymoron.
Well,
because there's nothing neat about taking a dump.
Oh, I'm pretty neat about it. Anyway, I was in the men's room at work the other day. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to do that. Do we have any Letterkenny fans out there?
I got him sucked into it.
Okay, well, for those of you that might be a Letterkenny fan, I was in the bathroom the other day. And in the stall with me on the wall was this particular quote.
Really?
Yes.
There's actually something positive on it.
There was an inspirational quote. There was an inspirational quote in the bathroom stall.
Usually like for a good time call.
Nope.
Nope.
This one says, make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do.
That's awesome.
And I was like, are you kidding me? So I took my phone and I snapped a picture of it so that I could write it down. I was like, that's this week's quote.
That's funny. He found on a shit wall stall.
On a bathroom stall.
Bathroom stall wall. I'm just surprised. I'm just still baffled at the fact that you actually read something positive on a stall wall. Usually it's like, Joe Blow has no balls. Or for a good time call, like 675-309.
I did, but Jenny didn't answer. They said I had the wrong number.
She's too busy with Jesse's mom.
No, that was Jesse's girl.
Oh, Jesse's girl.
And they were hanging out with Stacy's mom.
Oh, they all had it going on.
Yeah. Damn.
All right. You want to get at her and do the top 10 and call it quits?
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Apparently I'm tired or something. I do something so, tiring during the day that it makes me tired. Something. I don't know. Pitter patter, let's get at her. I'm scared to stop watching that show.
Tell you what you need to do.
Stop moving the table. Yeah, oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Are you ready?
Chris Anderson joined.
Are you ready?
Welcome to the show, Chris Anderson. I'm working on your top 10 thing. I had to get this straightened out first, but one of my next projects is going to be the title for the top 10.
Oh, yes.
Terry made that for you, didn't he?
Terry MacGyver
again.
Made me. I know this guy. I'm telling you.
You think
what we do without Terry?
How awesome he is.
I know. We don't pay him for nothing. He just does it because we're awesome, and he's awesome. And
he's awesomer, but he likes us.
I've got a logo for Mia's top 10 that next week hopefully we'll have it flashed up there. So we got to work on because next week the show that I'm probably going to talk about, it's not really, it's a show, it's a video I watch, but I'm going to have some pictures that are going to be linked up with that. So I'm going to have to download some pictures to give to you to put on there so I can show you stuff that I'm talking about. Ooh. So.
Carry on, it's your gig.
Well, you got to do the Mia's top 10 thing.
Oh. Is it time?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you ready? Because it's time for
Mia's top 10. This week's top 10 is Murphy's Other Laws. Murphy's Other Laws. Number 10, a day without sunshine is like, night.
Right?
Duh. Number 9, I feel like I'm diagonally parked in a parallel universe. I feel like that. I do. I feel like I'm like not part of this planet. I'm part alien. Did you know? No, that's a whole nother show.
She was on the UFO yesterday.
I was on the UFO yesterday. Number 8. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be misquoted and used against you. Word. Pretty much. The whole telephone.
Telefriend?
Yeah.
I wish I had that woman's name that I could call out on our show because she'd be the one, but Shannon knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Why is that not giving me a why?
Number 7. She's always hold on. She's always late. In fact, her ancestors arrived on the June flower instead of the Mayflower.
I don't have those sound effects yet, but you give me time, damn it.
I can't help it. I'm fat.
That ain't your gut moving that table. That's your
gut
fucking foot.
No.
It's your foot. You don't say those things about my wife, woman. I will thumb you right in your eye. Right up to the second knuckle, yo.
I can't breathe. Number 6. I wonder how deep the ocean would be without sponges. You know that really made me thinking.
That's...
If it wasn't for sponges, how deep would the ocean be? Because there's a lot of sponges in the bottom of the ocean. That was God's way of saying, we will not flood you.
Do they actually absorb the water, though?
I don't know. You think about it, all wildlife, all oceanic wildlife absorb water. If you think about it, because they're swimming in water, water's flowing. No, I don't know. But yeah, if there wasn't sponges, interesting. That's something to research.
There you go.
I'll have to get back to you next week.
Research that and get back to them next week.
Yep, I'll have to get back to you next week. 5. Now this top 10's Murphy's other laws. Number 5. Nothing is foolproof to a sufficiently talented fool. So if you're foolish. Number 4. I just got lost in thought and it was unfamiliar territory.
I don't know where I'm going.
That was me earlier and I was trying to think of the word attention. Where was I? What am I thinking of?
What your name is?
Number 3. Give a man a fish, he will eat all day. Teach a man to fish and he'll sit in a boat and drink beer all day.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, so?
So that like it's a bad thing. What the hell does Murphy know if he's calling that a bad thing?
Number 2.
Murphy can kiss my fat ass.
Number 2. I wish the buck stopped here. I could use a few. What? What's Chris say what about what?
Wait a minute, what?
What?
I don't know. They're talking amongst themselves,
Nothing,
I think.
I don't know. Maybe it was the nothing is foolproof to a sufficiently talented fool. Maybe it was that one.
Maybe.
Okay, number 1. The number 1 top 10 Murphy's other laws.
Number 1!
Everyone has a photographic memory. Some just don't have any film.
I like that one.
That was about the smartest thing I said out of that whole top 10.
Well,
no, the ocean one, that really had me thinking on that one. Yeah, that makes you think. If I find the article, I'm just going to have to post it on Kevin B. Entertainment page to let everybody know what would happen if there was no sponges in the ocean.
Right.
I think we would all flood.
We might. We might just.
We're all going to float away anyways.
Well, that's a positive attitude to have. Because everything floats down here. See what I did?
Well, the ice caps are already starting to melt.
Well, so aren't the ice cubes in the freezer.
Not if you keep the door shut.
Oh, there's a thought. Shut the polar door.
Shut the polar door. Polar you.
Isn't it? Hey, Phil Mutria joined us. Hey, Phil, welcome to the show. He's a first-time viewer.
Hello, Phil.
Thanks for joining us. Well, yeah, we're about 24 minutes past.
Yeah, we're never up this late.
Well, I don't know. I can't say never, but I do have
never on Facebook on live this late.
Once in a great while, if we've got something good going on. Once in a while, not always. Okay, so let's see. That's right. Make that go away. And
My hair, the fan keeps blowing my hairs, and I keep feeling like I got spiders on me.
No spiders. You're good. Yep, you're clear. Oh, except that big hairy one right there. Fuck off. Okay, so let's see. We've done our drawing again. I'm going to announce the winners again.
We're going to announce the winners again. This is for our monthly drawing.
Yes. Billy Floyd, you, sir, have won a $25 gift certificate to our sponsor's business, The Boneyard. That is owned by Stan Terrell. We'll get your information from you and then get that right out to you. The first winner of the Hanging with Web Show t-shirt is Tracy Petticomet Stone. I hope I'm not butchering your name. If I am, I apologize. You get a free Hanging with Web Show t-shirt. Again, I'll contact you and we'll get your information and try to get that out to you as soon as possible. And last but not least, one of our biggest fans, Nathan Smock. He also wins a Hanging with Web Show t-shirt. So again, congratulations to all of our winners for the drawing. We thank you for participating. We thank you so much.
So we thank the sponsors for letting us have some stuff to raffle off. And
Absolutely.
Next month we'll have new things that we'll be raffling off, and we'll be announcing what we're going to be raffling off next month. One of those items is going to be a t-shirt from the Boneyard with the Boneyard's logo on it.
Which is badass looking, by the way.
Badass. He's got a new logo.
Awesome job to whoever. Well, I know Stan designed it, but whoever printed it out looks awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, so I think that's going to do it for us.
That's going to wrap us up, I think.
Okay.
Wrap us up for the evening. Thank you all for watching us and putting up with our shenanigans.
And if you want to see the edited, the more professional look video that actually has, because I don't think it come up clear on Be Live. That has the open and the
make sure credits. You like Kevin B Entertainment page, Facebook page. You also subscribe to Kevin B Entertainment on YouTube.
Doesn't cost anything. It
doesn't cost anything. It's free. And also, please share this video so everybody else and your friends and neighbors and everybody else can watch our shenanigans.
Yes, and just remember, sharing is caring, and the more the merrier.
And the more you share, the more viewers we get, the more raffles we can do, and the more stuff we can give back to all of you nice, fine viewers out there.
Yes, so
we love to give back.
Absolutely, anytime we can. So yeah. Again, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
And I'll see if I can. I say this every week. I'm going to see if I can do this without screwing it up, but it never fails. I always screw it up.
Catch you on the flip side.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to roll the ending credits.
Roll that beautiful B-roll.
Roll that funky music.
Play that funky music, white boy.